Welcome, High Vibe Tribe. This is my YouTube channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and today we are going to be learning about the devil, the major arcana, for our Let's Learn the Art of Tarot. So I'm super excited. So guys, before we get involved, what I'm asking for, my goal is to have 100 or more subscribers to my YouTube channel. So I'm asking for your help. If you like the information that I provide, if you benefit from it in any way, would you mind sharing, leaving a comment, especially sharing, but definitely subscribing to the channel. And make sure you hit the little bell. That way you can be notified of any of the videos that come out. So, but yeah, that's how I would like your help, because I want to say thank you for spending, a little bit of your time with me, because there are so many amazing readers on YouTube. So I just want to say thank you. So go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to share this information with someone. So yay, I'm excited. So today we're going to learn all about the devil. This is card number 15 of the Major Arcana. It's ruled by Capricorn. And that represents letting go of fear and moving towards liberation. It's also ruled by the genital systems, or represented. I mean, I guess ruled because it's the devil, right? But the genital systems, the reproductive and the sexual reproduction system. Okay? So, So, the websites that I choose for my resources are listed in the description box below, as well as all of my contact information. I like the tarotguide.com because it gives representation for each card based on 5 different spreads: general spread, love and relationship, money, health, and spirituality. So if the devil pops out in your spread in the upright position for a general reading, okay, these are ways that you can interpret this card: addiction, depression, mental health issues, secrecy, obsession, cheating, dependency, bondage, materialism, sexuality, powerlessness, hopelessness, abuse, violence, and even possibly assault. So, ways that can be narrated are possible periods of depression or addiction, or feeling trapped or restricted. I mean, look, she's got the little minions, babies, whatever, in collars and chains, and it doesn't look like a positive chosen experience. They don't look happy. They look like they want to get out of it. And the funny thing is, like, the skulls on the wall are like, oh yeah, there we go, there's more, more minions, haha, it's not us type thing. And it's like the devil's looking at them lovingly, but she's still threatening them with that pitchfork. You get what I'm saying? So anyways, possible outside influences or forces beyond your control are restricting you, leaving you feeling powerless and victimized. This is only an illusion. You are in control of your own destiny and are not bound by anything other than your own attitude and behavior. Don't give up, and don't give away your power. Do not tolerate negativity, criticism, manipulation, or abuse from anyone. Look for something positive you can do to improve your situation, no matter how hopeless things seem to appear on the surface. So be mindful of how you're treating others, and make sure you, blah, blah, blah. I lost my place. Sorry. Oh, be mindful of how you are treating others, and make sure you are not trying to manipulate or control people in your life either. Okay? Signifies that you may be out of control by exhibiting obsessive, secretive, or impulsive behavior. You may be overly concerned with material things, such as status or power. And so let's really think about it, because these things, they will not truly fulfill you as a person, as an individual, as a soul, right? So put your energy into things that will, you know? I mean, that seems like the best option to me. So if the devil pops up in reverse for your general spread, ways of interpreting this are detachment, independence, overcoming addiction, freedom, revelation, reclaiming power, reasserting control. So you are becoming aware of the things that have been trapping you. But most importantly, the role you play in allowing them to happen. Battling addiction, mental health, or harmful behavior, you are starting to see the light and take back control of your situation and your life. You want freedom from these problems, and you're beginning to get the motivation to change your circumstances. That's wonderful, guys. That's really good. You are gaining a new perspective on issues that you felt powerless to change previously. Changes may not be easy, okay? But they are necessary for you to achieve happiness in life and for your future. And you're beginning to see what it is that you have to do. You are in control of your life and your happiness and your future. No one is coming in to swoop in and rescue you. And if they do, then you're one of the lucky, lucky few. But I wouldn't want someone to come in and rescue me. No. No. I want to know I made it there on my own, and you're there because I want you there, not because I need you there. So I love any card that talks about like taking back your power, because it's a reminder. It's like, yes, that's it's such an amazing feeling. Anyways, sorry, I digress. Indication of near miss with a negative, harmful, or dangerous situation or person. Be grateful that you avoided it. Learn from it and move forward. Do not fall back into old habits or risky behaviors that led you so close to danger. And don't get cocky and think that you're invincible if you manage to dodge the bullet. Appreciate good fortune, but don't push it. Don't push it, guys. Guys, this is a tool for us to learn and grow from, you know? So, I mean, you can push it, but pushing it is going to lead to a tower moment. And those are not fun. Those are not pleasant. So, anyways. Okay, so those are ways to interpret that card for a general spread, right? So now, what if your querent is interested in their love and their relationship career? This card is from my Tarot of the Cat people. I don't know about this card. You see less on this card, and this card has like a more piercing, a more penetrating stare, like a more serious, I don't know, there's just something about this card. So anyways, love and relationship, upright. If you're in a relationship, ways to interpret this card: you or your partner may be feeling trapped. Possible loss of freedom from becoming too engrossed with each other too quickly. This is a sign of codependency that is very, very unhealthy. Try taking a step back to put your energy outside of the relationship to rediscover some interests elsewhere, like hobbies. You or your partner could be suffering from mental health issues, so seek the help from a professional for assistance. It's a signifier of jealousy, envy, deception, dominance, cheating, and in extremely negative cases, abuse. You can free yourself from anything. You're not stuck, and you're not powerless. If you need help, not scripted, right? If you need help, if you feel like you're powerless, my email address is below. If you feel like you need help, like you are in a dangerous situation, there's always a way out, okay? You're never powerless, no matter how you feel, okay? Look at those two cats. They're not in a cage. They're not on a leash. They're staying put. They're free to go whenever they want to. If that's your circumstance, and I hope to God that it is not, then you're free to leave whenever you want to. That's my opinion, okay? So yeah, you're not stuck and you're not powerless, okay? It's got a heavy energy to it. That's what that does. Oh, hold on. Energy kind of trapped me and not really, but I mean kind of, whew. Okay, so that was if you're in a relationship, okay? So if you're single, sorry, I finished it and got caught up in the moment and forgive me. Okay, so if you're single, it's an indication of sex without love. Unfulfilling or even dangerous sexual encounters when allowing yourself to be used by people who don't care about you because maybe you're desperate for love. Take a break from dating until you've built up your self-esteem. Potential relationships that may be harmful to you, like possible drug addiction, becoming overly dependent on you, possibly as a result of mental health issues. They may be deceptive. They could become violent or abusive. So take a step back, okay? Be mindful of who you allow into your life. This is definitely an indication of danger, okay? Whether you're in a relationship or single, it's an indication of danger. Okay, so now I can advance to the love and relationship in the reverse position. So, if this card pops up in reverse in your love and relationship spread, you and or your partner feel stuck in a rut and like the relationship is on its way out. Everybody knows what that feels like. It's a possible indicator of a close call. Something that would have caused irreparable damage, like infidelity, but you decided to honor your relationship instead. That's good. That's positive. If you're in an abusive relationship, you may be beginning to realize that you deserve better and will and are taking your power back. Their influences on you may be lessening as you start to realize that you have choices and there is help for you out there. Guys, there's always help. There's always help. God, this guy just looks so creepy. Generally, the devil cards are not, a representation of the devil, but out of all of my cards, this one and the Eight of Coins Tattoo Tarot. For this, it's the eyes, guys. I'm sorry, it's just the eyes. It's like these piercing, relentless eyes, I guess is the best way I can describe it. So, okay. So now, let's say your client, your querent, is interested in their money and their career. So this is my devil card from my Rider-Waite deck. So if this pops up in the upright position for a money and career spread, your client may be feeling trapped in a job they hate. Remember, you are in control. Evaluate what you want in your career and what moves are necessary to make those changes. Do you need more education? Do you just need to start applying for different positions? Things of that nature. You make the choices for you. It's an indication of a person or a colleague in a career context being deceptive and may be trying to sabotage you. Be careful who you trust, as this person will smile to your face while stabbing you in the back. I think, money might be tight. There is more you may be able to do to help yourself. Watch your spending, as it can get out of control. Avoid gambling or any risky or impulsive investments. Okay? So now, if the devil pops up in reverse for your money and career spread, you're becoming aware of how your behavior and choices have influenced your current circumstances, increasing dramatically, and you are ready to start taking the steps to get to where you want to be. You may have felt stuck in your job because of financial constraints or being too focused on attaining status or materialistic goals. You are starting to see the big picture and will refocus on what will make you happy and fulfilled in your life. God, that resonates with me so much right there. God, seize this new motivation and don't fall back into old habits for comfort. Okay? You are starting to regain control of yourself and you have been engaged. You are sorry. You are starting to regain control of yourself if you have been engaged in gambling, excessive spending, or risky behavior. Okay, so then the fourth option is health in the upright position. This is my devil card from my Gilded Tarot deck. I love this. God, I love all my decks. I think it's very interesting that the artist, all the different options, and I'll show you all the different cards together after I'm done, but all the different interpretations for the meanings. So I just think that's neat. I'm fascinated by art anyways. So, okay. If this pops up in the upright position for health, it's an indication of poor health brought on by harmful behavior, like drug addiction, alcoholism, or compulsive overeating. It's an indication of mental health issues like depression, anxiety, panic attacks, bipolar, or even schizophrenia. So seek the help from a mental health professional. It's an indication of a silent illness like high blood pressure. If you haven't been feeling well, go to your doctor for a checkup, okay? I've got high blood pressure. It's not something to play with, guys. Seriously. And it's super easy. It's not a big deal to manage if you really do it. So, but not taking care of it is very risky and dangerous. If you have a diagnosed illness, the Devil card tells you not to allow the diagnosis to define you, okay? Don't allow it to define you. You're more than just your illness, okay? Be careful you are not putting excessive limitations on yourself out of fear of exasperating your illness, okay? Yeah, don't think that you can have a major surgery and recover in 2 months and be back to life as normal. Like, sorry. Let's give ourselves a little more kindness, a little more compassion, a little more time, a little more understanding. So if it pops up in reverse, it could be a possible indication for arthritis, okay? But this is a good omen because it indicates stopping harmful habits and starting on a road to recovery. Strength to overcome addictions. So make sure you stay strong and stay focused. You are beginning to overcome stress, anxiety, and any mental health issues that may have been causing any issues in the past. This is fantastic, guys. This is really good. So keep moving forward and keep up the momentum with this new lease on life you've been given. Don't fall back into old patterns, okay? Now, the last one is spirituality. So your client is interested in their spirituality. This is my Devil card for my 8 of Coins Tattoo Tarot deck. This one is creepy too. And it's because of his eyes. To me, like, he's got like crosses for eyes, and I don't know. Just, yeah. So I love this card, but at the same time, it's like that. That piercing, relentless stare. So anyways, so if he pops up in the upright position in your spirituality spread, it's an indication that you've become too materialistic. So bring your focus back to your pleasures in life, like spending time with people who make you happy and connecting with your spiritual side. It's an indication of a lack of a hope may be holding you back from moving towards the light. Like attracts like. So what you put out into the universe is what you will receive. So even in your darkest moments, the lowest times, right? You should always strive to send light and love out into the world to attract this back. Never, never, never allow the darkness to take over. If you're feeling overwhelmed by depression or anxiety, try surrounding yourself with loving and supporting friends and family. And let go of anybody who is overly negative or critical of you. Try a form of energy healing to rid yourself of any extra negative energy that you may have been holding on to. You know, that's always an option, because guys, sometimes we think we're releasing and we really are, but the effect is not as complete as we had hoped for and desired, right? So energy healing would help to assist in that release, okay? So if the devil pops up in reverse in your spirituality spread, the universe has been kind enough to allow you to learn your lessons without major negative consequences. Be very grateful for this card in the reverse position, no matter what your querent is asking. Learn this lesson now and learn it well, or it will come back to you. You're turning away from darkness and coming back to the light. You may be emerging from a period of depression, sadness, or feeling spiritually lost. To once again move forward towards love and light and reconnect with your higher consciousness, your higher self, and God. You're learning to deflect the negative energy of people around you so it no longer affects you the way it once did. That's amazing. That's phenomenal. This card it represents possible dangerous situations, but in the reverse, it is learning lessons. It's moving forward. It's taking your power back. And in the upright, it's letting you know that you should take your power back, that something needs to be looked at, reflected upon, kind of hermit status, like, right? Like, let's take a look back. Let's see what's really going on here. And, maybe let's just kind of see. Let's see. Right? You haven't, my opinion is you haven't necessarily identified it, and this is telling you that an identifier needs to be made, okay? That something needs to be identified. It's been identified, and you've taken your power back, and you've released it, and you are learning your lessons, and you're moving forward. So in the reverse, this is very positive. This is growth. This is development. This is transformation and learning karmic lessons, okay? But what I was talking about is with like the author's different interpretations for all of these. It's a habit. It's some sort of a relationship, whether it's family or friends or, a work relationship or, a significant other or something. It's just, that's where for me, that's where my intuition comes from. Is yes, I receive messages, and yes, we want to know the general meaning of the card, right? But this card's more, happy and upbeat, even though it's still like something needs to be looked at, right? And this one's more ominous. This one's more of like danger, lurking in the shadows. See what I'm saying? So intuition would tell me that this would be more of like smoking cigarettes, or maybe your weekend drinking has picked up a little bit during the week. I mean, come on, we're in virus circumstances, right? So you get my point. To me, this would be danger. This would be watch your back. This may be, giving your power up and, not realizing that all you have to do is just take the collar off and take your power back and step away. And this, the eyes are covered. So maybe the universe is trying to show you something and you're either blind to it or you don't want to see it. The ladies are enjoying themselves and they don't really realize what's going on. Because again, they're the ones that can release themselves. It all seems like fun and games now, but later on, it's going to be worse. It's going to be harder to pull yourself out. This is, see all the lines in the background? It's like this is going to happen fast. That's what I get from this. This is going to be serious energy because the fire, the heat, you know, this may be passionate. This may be abuse. This may be, danger lurking in the background, you know, risky behaviors, things of that nature. See, I mean, again, you can always release yourself, but it's your choice. It's your choice. So again, and it's also represented by Capricorn, and that is part of the reason why there are the devil horns. And that's part of the reason why reproductive organs, sexual organs, there are shown as naked individuals chained. I mean, yeah, it could be bondage and, you know, things like that, but I guess just more lustful, you know, getting caught up in the lust in the moment, getting caught up in the, you know, whatever, you know, getting caught up in the fill in the blank, however that resonates for you. So just be mindful, guys. Be mindful. If this message resonated for you, then look at your life. Look at some of the choices that we're making. What can be tweaked? What can be altered? What can we let go of? Are we watching too much Netflix? Are we working too much? You know, I mean, are we fill in the blank? All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for spending part of your time with me. I hope that was beneficial. I hope that was helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. Help me. Let's form a partnership. Help me achieve my goal of 100 or more subscribers. So, all right, guys. Until next time, peace, love, and happiness. Bye.